Hello and welcome to Sammy's Tropical Garden, coming to you from Southern California. Today I'm showing you the grandparents' garden tour. They are very old, so the garden is not that great anymore like it used to be. So we're gonna go down the hill and then we're gonna come back up and view the house. So there's usually a lot of lantana down here, but the gardeners have come and did some work, so it's kind of like, oh no, they kind of messed up the hedge a little, but it's fine. And we got shrubs up there, the two big trees over here. So we got some red salvia looking really pretty, really beautiful, and some more hedges. My grandma loves roses, so we got a bunch of roses, like red roses, yellow roses over there, and pink and red roses over here, and some vining roses. So this is pretty much on this half, and the more farther down we go, the more light it gets. So the more lantana bushes are in bloom. Like, see, it's already starting to get in bloom, and there's white roses over here. These trees are so pretty, and we're 9B to 10A, so it's kind of tropical and year-round. So, and then we'll go in the backyard up there, which is the bricks up there. We got more lantana, really pretty, and this one gets a lot of sun, so it gets more blooms. It's just early morning right now, well, late morning. Got fig trees, I'll get over there in a minute. We got a butterfly bush. Hold on, I'm gonna climb up this hill so I can show you. So basically, I climb up this hill most of the time because it's so fun and it's nice. Climb up this hill. There's a view of the backyard that we're gonna get to in a minute. So here's an orange tree. There's a butterfly bush. It's out of bloom, as you can tell. Still a few blooms left. So I gotta be careful every time I go up this hill and down the hill, because sometimes I fall. So I gotta be a little careful. So when I get back down the hill, this is gonna be kind of a long garden tour, like 10 minutes or 5 minutes, something like that. That's a quick video. Just a little garden tour of this house. So it's really nice, and there's all the other houses over there. So, and I got more roses over here. Sadly, they don't have any host plants for the butterflies. They do have some grasses that are host plants, but not many plants I know of that are host plants over here. We got the fig trees, one over there and one big one over here. These are all cuttings of figs, and they planted them because when my grandma and grandpa, when they were younger, they lived in an old house, and then they moved in this house in 19 something. So of course the fig trees are at the old house, so they took cuttings and brought them here, and here they are, huge fig trees now. Look at those big trees up there, really pretty. And another big tree, I think those are elms, I'm not really sure, but they have the long leaves. They're very common for California. So there's leaves, I guess. They're getting chewed up by some mourning cloaks, I believe. I'm not really sure, but we do have a lot of mourning cloaks here. It's a butterfly, of course. There's honeysuckle, the red honeysuckle. I thought this wasn't a honeysuckle, but it is. It's like a bush type honeysuckle. It blooms red during spring, summer, and fall, and a little bit in winter. So that's pretty much the hill, and then that's pretty much the hill. It's really pretty and gets a lot of shade, but also a lot of sunlight when the sun is like right over there at the peak. So yeah, it's real nice. And we got this big shrub. See, it's like half dead inside, but the outside is really nice. I don't know if we're gonna get it removed because it's getting huge. Plus some of it's dead on top. We might just leave it here. But some of the arrangements are at my new house. Outside there's not much of mine here. There's some lantanas blooming, kind of sad looking right now. Got some cacti. Got some aloe vera that's coming to my new house. This arrangement you probably remember. When I planted this guy right here, it was dying. So half of it died, so I had to cut it. But everything else is looking good, and of course it's hooked up to a drip system. 2 drip systems. So, over here, this guy's not doing too great because Dianthus is not doing great. I don't know why. But some of these plants are not doing too great here because it gets way too hot. Plus there's a lot of forest fires around and desert wildfires and all that. So there's drip systems. Yeah. So there was one big fire that was here a few months ago, like a half a month ago. And it was huge. It was taking over the sky. So that's why I wasn't filming for those 6 days. Not a month ago, I mean for 6 days ago. That's why I haven't filmed. It's that big wildfire hit. But now it's gone. So yeah, thank God it's gone. And here's some more plants over here. Looking really pretty. I am growing some milkweed seeds. They haven't sprouted yet. And got this. This is his own 9 for 13, I believe, 12, I believe. Not really sure. But it's really pretty. I love it. It looks beautiful. It blooms kind of year round, not completely though. Yeah. Got a sago palm, really pretty palm. Really nice, it's nice. Really pretty palm tree. You probably remember these guys too. These I planted up. They're doing wonderfully. But one of them wasn't hooked up yet. They're still not hooked up to a drip system. This guy gets water while this guy doesn't, so I water it myself. So one day those sprinklers were on and it kind of just got sad, so half of the Dianthus was dead. So that guy fell over. That's looking fine now. It's rebounding, that's for sure. So there's a little bit of the front yard looking kind of nice. And then the porch, not gonna show you the whole, I'm gonna show you one plant, like 2 plants. We got honeysuckle, jasmine. We got some jasmine down there and some cacti and miracle-gro. Of course I use that stuff I use it for all my plants. I'm trying to get my grandparents to use it too. There's a watering system thing. Got another fig tree. We got the figs on this, so it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna be selling some plants. Not online though, it's just gonna be at my house. Once these guys sprout. They're already sprouting, looking really good. Got a few little sprouts, looking really nice. And this is my mom's and I's secret garden over here. It's tropical too. I make it look tropical. So there's the tropical plants. And it's shaded by this big tree. Really nice. And this arbor is gonna be full of morning glory pretty soon. Like the next day or two. We're gonna get some big plants for both of this and just fill it up. So that's the corner, not too much to show you, but this statue once was a water fountain, but my grandparents got too old to take care of it, so they got rid of it, and now it's just a plant bed. So there's plants in it, like this moonshine sansevieria is really looking good. This fern is also looking pretty good. This golden pothos. You probably remember in my last video I did the video of all the plants, the 4-packs. So this is looking really nice. Spider plant is some type of plant. Snake plant. Let me know in the comments if you know what this is. I think it's a zebra plant, but not really sure. But the zebra plant's leaves are a lot bigger, so that's not a zebra. More honeysuckle taking over. And it actually is honeysuckle. They bloom orange. It's some type of random honeysuckle that comes here. It blooms really beautifully. And like these blooms are so beautiful. And got crotons, really pretty. Got some of that. Right now we got this umbrella up for, as it gets way too hot, fig tree. Some string of pearls, I believe that is. I'm not really sure. String of dolphins. Got a fern. It's looking real nice over here in my little tropical garden. One last thing to show you. These pots, of course. And this is also really pretty. Blooms pink flowers. Well, anyways, that's all for now here in Sam's Tropical Garden. Thanks for watching. See you next episode. Like and subscribe and comment. Bye. There's going to be part 2 coming up very soon.